For some young men, there's nothing more uncomfortable than meeting your girlfriend's parents, as it should be. And in some cases, it can be downright horrifying. Here's ABC's Nick Watt.
Do you smoke in front of my daughter?
I'm gonna quit.
She'd take care of that for you.
How?
Hypnosis.
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
On the face of it, Get Out is a low-budget horror flick that just grossed $30 million its opening weekend, beating the Lego Batman movie. Right now, it's the nation's #1 film in theaters.
Get out. Sorry, man. Get out! Yo!
But that's just on the face of it. Bombshell social critique, shouts Variety. Overnight sensation, The Economist. Can a film be too inflammatory for its own good? The New Yorker.
There's too many white people, I get nervous.
No.
It's a horror movie, partly about race.
Telling the story of this racial monster that lurks under the surface and that we weren't talking about.
Written and directed by Jordan Peele.
Here's the thing. I knew that this movie would work if it ever got out. So I was just waiting. I was like, are they going to let me do this?
Yep, the very same Jordan Peele of Key and Peele fame.
Oh, give me some of that. I want a piece of him. Yeah, serve me him.
You got your toothbrush?
Check.
Here's the basic premise.
Do they know I'm black?
Should they?
Allison Williams of Girls fame plays Rose, rich white girl taking black boyfriend Chris, Daniel Kaluuya, home for the first time.
Why Allison Williams?
There's a familiarity, right? I mean, she seems like somebody we know.
Have you been through the going to the parents' house with the white girlfriend?
Yes. You know, I'm married to Chelsea Peretti.
Yeah.
She's a white woman, obviously.
Great stand-up, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, etc.
I wrote this before I met her, so I can't blame this on my current in-laws. She'll sort of toy with her family a little bit and sort of imply that it's them. But I'm like, no, not true.
Meeting families, taking road trips, don't come back all bougie, man.
There was a time in the past where I met a white girlfriend's parents, and I was nervous. Where there's fear, there's a horror movie. That's the sort of state you want a protagonist of a horror movie to be in.
Why Daniel?
Daniel just, I mean, really, I mean, you know the answer because you've seen the movie. I mean, look at the guy.
But it's cool. Bro, how you not scared of this, man?
Was he actually crying?
Yes. 5 times in a row, the guy does the scene, the tears start falling.
Yo, and it's the black people out here, too. It's like all of them miss the movement.
Because they probably hypnotized.
I feel everyone has an opinion on interracial relationships.
Yep, the dude's a limey, like me.
It's a horror film about an interracial relationship. That's, I mean, you're like, I want to see that. Well, what happens? How does it manifest?
I go do my research. Apparently, a whole bunch of brothers been missing in this suburb.
So I had genius producers who got it.
Among them, Jason Blum, this week hailed by Vulture as our new master of horror. Specializes in micro-budget horror flicks like The Gift, one of my favorite movies.
There are 99 ways Get Out could have been wrong, and 1 way it could go right. Happily, Jordan Peele got it right. I think if anyone else had done it, it would not have worked.
Even more.
Get Out's budget, a paltry $4.5 million.
With horror, like comedy, you don't need money to do it right.
Jordan is first-time writer and director. First time.
I believe there are a lot of similarities oddly, between scary movies and comedies. The timing of a joke and the timing of a scare and where you put it and the rhythm. The 2 genres hold much more in common than one would ordinarily think.
He's completely natural. I would never know this was his first time directing. And this is my first time doing a movie, so I feel like we're kind of in it together for both of our firsts.
She might make no money and it might ruin her career.
How do you sell Allison Williams on Get Out? It helped that we were friends. She read the script and she loved the notion of playing something totally different.
Why horror?
I think for me, it's about conquering my own fear, facing my own fear. The reason anybody watches horror movies is just that.
I know exactly where we are now.
Its success reminds me of 1999's The Blair Witch Project, which was made for 60 grand but grossed nearly $250 million. But Get Out appeals on totally another level as well.
Okay.
Oh, not bad. Hey, Nielsen.
We get to look our deepest fears straight down the barrel, laugh at them, and walk away having dealt with that.
So, is it true? Is it better?
Wow.
Is your deepest fear the axe murderer or the casual racist?
I mean, look, it's a little of both.
You ever play golf?
Once, a few years ago, I wasn't very good.
I do know Tiger.
Oh, that's great.
Super.
Gordon loves Tiger.
Oh, best I've ever seen, ever. Hands down.
I know Tiger Woods. So
And has that kind of stuff happened to you? Does that still happen to you?
That's every day being black in this country. And I think that they're trying to say something good, but inherent in that is a disregard for the humanity of the person. You are automatically seeing color first. It doesn't enrage me, but what it represents does.
I did think, have I ever done anything like that
Tiger
Woods thing?
As you should. And you know what? You have, and I have. My view on race is not that white people are bad. Everyone is genetically predisposed to categorize. The way we're meant to deal with that is to be woke, is to be able to acknowledge that in ourselves.
So how long has this been going on, this thing?
Say someone is saying something to you, and they're trying to be welcoming, but the actual impact is that it's alienating and it makes you isolated.
4 months.
4 months?
5 months, actually.
She's right. I'm wrong.
Attaboy, better get used to saying that.
And the person, because they don't come from your perspective, they don't understand. It's a lack of understanding.
No matter who you are or where you're from, when you step into that theater, you're seeing the world through Chris's eyes.
There are also classic thriller twists, deeper themes, and terrible horror that I will not give away.
It's one of those movies that I've got so many questions that now you're sitting here, I don't really know what to say to you.
You know, you look like the illegitimate child of Bryan Cranston and Michael Fassbender.
He's not wrong. All right. Time to wrap things up.
Are you now Jordan Peele, horror movie director? That's it? That's who you are now?
Say it again, I love it. Yes, I'm complicated.
I'm Nick Watt for Nightline in Los Angeles.